Hello everyone and welcome to another Plan With Me video. This is Elise of Plan With Elise, and today we are planning in a checklist layout for the week of June 12th. So this would typically be my vertical video, and this is going to go into my classic vertical planner. I'm just kind of changing up the layout a little bit. It's still vertical, but it's a checklist layout because in a regular vertical, these are all blank boxes. In the checklist layout, we have dot grid and the checklists and then a blank box, and this is undated. This comes from the Modern Meow Planner. So in May, I did a Patreon Zoom where we did a plan with me, and I gave the spread away, but I used stickers similar to what I'm doing now, because after I did it, I was like, I want one for myself. So I have some of Happy Planner's coloring type stickers. We have the coloring book, the coloring sticker book, journaling doodles. I've got a few of those, and the actual journaling. And a spread like this every once in a while is really fun because you could leave it black and white, or you could color things in, and it's just something a little bit different. So we first need to date this. So I'm going to put the dates in up here, and then I don't know, let me know, I guess, at the end of the video if you think I should color it in, what color I should color it in, or if I should leave it black and white. My instinct is often to leave it black and white because I do love a black and white spread, and I need them every once in a while in my planner. So let's get these down, 16th, 17th, and it's just easier to peel up with the tweezer, although these are pretty small. These I would have been able to peel up on my own. And now we need June. So we could list it out that way, but there should be, there we go, June, right over here. Now, if you really wanted to go all in for something like this, we could bring in these strips. Let's not do the tweezers. Tweezers are going to be for putting down. We could do these, and then really everything looks more like bullet journal styled. So I think that will be the case. These are a little bit long, but because it's just a white edge, I'm just going to overlap them rather than try to cut everything perfectly. And then I'm not even covering up the day of the week underneath it because you can't really see it through. Oh, that looks cool. It's just like a fun little extra touch. I think that changing the dates and days of the week is one of the easiest ways to add something in like decorative into your planner without sacrificing functionality. We'll grab Saturday. I'm trying to just about center these above where they need to go. Some of them I can see a little bit of text above it, but it's not really enough to bug me. So, okay, looking good. Now we need some trackers. So the sticker book has so many different things. We do have habit trackers. We have water trackers, all the things. So let's bring in 3 habit trackers. Maybe we'll put them down here or up here. I don't know. I don't know where to put them. I think we're going to put them right up top. So I'm just going to give them a little bit of space because I don't always need this entire sidebar area. And then I'm looking at these hydrate stickers, and I know that when I did my April flip through in May, I said that I wasn't going to put these across anymore, but I think we're going to do it. We're just going to put it down here. And this will still give me a lot of functional space in the spread because of all the checklists, but it also gives me the reminder to drink my water because as summer is nearing and it's going to be busy, I close as of the time filming this video anyway, I close on my new house on the 19th. So, time to hydrate. I've moved in December, I've moved in August, I've moved in April. I really lucked out in December when I moved because it was like 50 something degrees, which is not bad weather for moving. My worst move, I think my hardest move was in August because it was so hot. And I also moved once in October and there was a snowstorm. It was kind of crazy. And because all the leaves were still on the trees, I feel like a sneeze is coming, just to give you a warning. Because the leaves were still on the trees, there were trees down everywhere because the snow was so heavy on the trees that aren't usually prepared for it because they don't get, or the snow was heavy like on the leaves of the trees, that it was just a mess. My mover slipped in the snow and broke his ankle, and he was a friend of mine, and it was a disaster. So anyway, I don't mind moving in October as long as we don't have a snowstorm. Okay, so put a little flower there from Journaling Doodles. And then I want to bring in, do I go for these boxes or do we change up the shape a little bit and maybe do a hexagon? I feel like the hexagons are big. Let's hold off on those and just go back to these regular size boxes. So I'm going to bring maybe this one in over here. And I'm going to overlap it, but shift it a lot to the left. If I wanted to make this fit over one box, I would definitely need to turn it vertically, which we may still do at some point in the spread, but I like it like this. Now I'm going to grab my coloring sticker book, which has a lot of quotes, and let's see. I like plans or dreams in the making and celebrate the little victories. Whoops, that just decided it wanted to go down right there. Okay, before we put this down, let me jump back to Journaling Doodles. And yes, I have a lot of Journaling Doodles. This is a very old sticker book. And sometimes when I see that it's on sale, I'll grab one because I know that I'll use it. So you're like, why do you have 3 of the same book? I think I probably have more than 3 of this book, if I'm being honest. So let's bring this down here. Now this is not an exact copy of the one that I did on my Zoom. I'm making some changes as I have a little bit more time here to kind of play around a little bit. Did you hear that little ping? I am in the midst of my workday. I'm on a break, but I have an alarm going off every hour today to check on a project. So I forgot about that before I filmed this video. And it's funny because I remembered it this morning. I was like, ooh, that alarm might go off if I decide to film on my lunch break today. And then of course, when I signed out for my break, I forgot about that. So this is a lunch break video. Okay, I like that. I think that that looks cute. Now, wait, I just realized I kind of screwed myself a little bit because I thought I might want to bring a box in here and I'm going to lose out on that space. Let's try to see if we can peel this up and maybe move it a little bit lower. So what I'll do first is put this box down so I can see what kind of space I have. And then we'll put this back down. All right, I like that. Cute. Now I have to decide what I'm going to put over here. I could maybe bring in another quote. Let's take a look at my quotes. Don't overthink it is a really helpful quote and one that I need that reminder of. So let's get this down straight. And then we're going to want to do something over here. Definitely cover this up. And let's go back to Journaling Doodles. And see what we can come up with. What if I take this like bubble type sticker? I don't know that I've ever used this. Let's try something here. I don't know if it's going to work. We've got a lot of peeling happening. I don't know. Why not? I don't know if it works, but I think we're gonna leave it be. And then we'll punch it, crocodile, Power Disc Punch. Do we need another one? Do we need like a double pattern thing happening? We're just playing around today, not taking it too seriously. All right, now I want to do another box over here the way that I did on Monday, but I don't necessarily want to do another floral there. I may do a floral here, kind of in the corner at the bottom, or I could take one of these right there and maybe even a little one on the side. I didn't have my scissors out. Does that mean I haven't used my scissors yet this video? That might be a record, getting all the way to Thursday without using my scissors. It does not happen often on this channel. Then we'll bring this in over here, and now we can pull it even closer to Thursday beginning. Always like, where's the pen? Did I put that down straight? I did. This has dot marks, so I should be able to get things down straight. But it's me. All right. And then what next? Let's maybe do, because we have all of these already as the function, right? So I don't need more checklist functionality because I have it. I'm trying to decide if this bugs me that these are different heights. I don't think it does. I think that was kind of my intent. It's just something I'm noticing kind of now towards the end of it. So I think what might be fun is bringing in some of these little florals up at the top. So that may be something I play around with a little more. And then down here, I think it's time for another quote. So I know there was another, here we go, wider one, celebrate the victories. And I think we'll kind of do it the same way as down here, but maybe opposite. I don't know. I don't want this to be too matchy-matchy. And all of a sudden I'm feeling like it is. So here's another idea. Hang on. We're going to do some switching around. And in the meantime, everything is just going to sit on my hands. With these little ones, you can peel them. You just have to grab the right angle. Okay. This time, we're going to put that there. This here. This box is going to go sideways right over here, but we need to cover up the line. And then this one is going to go here, I think, with another one of these. This is feeling busy. I recognize that. If you're like, Elise, this is not it, I can recognize that it's a little busy. But I think we're going to make it work together. So I don't have room for a full box if I do it vertically because of this. But we could do it. We could do it this way and move the leaves up. Maybe that's an option. You have to be gentle here because these are fragile. So let's put that there. Let's adjust this. And if there's a little bit of layering, it doesn't really bug me. I don't think. It has to be the right kind of layering. This is a very, I almost feel like it has the appearance of being easy because there's no colors to match, and that's really great, but it almost makes it, I don't know, it doesn't make it harder. It's just a different kind of spread challenge. Okay, I'm good with that. Now, what's next? We have the quote. Okay, we need another quote and we need another little layering situation just to make sure that there's balance. So I kind of like the idea of hello happiness or dream plan do. Hello happiness, I like the quote better, but I think we're going to do dream plan do because the design matches better. So we'll put this down. I'm not going to put it all the way down yet. I am going to cover up the line and then grab some of those little circle layers. Oh, I got this book. I guess I didn't need to take out all of my journaling doodle books. And let's do the same thing. The bubbles and the little cross sketch. I'm going to move this up higher because I felt like with the O being so round, it looked a little strange right against that one. All right, now I still have Sunday. I think I'm going to do another box on Sunday. We're just going to do a little box layering. It's a lot of layering, but I do want the space for another box here on Sunday. So cover that up because this is pretty dark and you'll be able to see through it. Oops, I didn't mean to peel that up. Let's try this again. Okay. And I feel like it's all gonna be busy now. I feel like it's been busy, but it's about to get busier with the closing being the 19th. Ah, exciting, but a little crazy. Okay. Maybe we can bring in one of these bigger stickers. I know I just keep putting stickers down and peeling them up, but I don't think about the layering until they're down and I realize something is missing. If I sound so nasally right now, I am back in like allergy mode. I don't know what is going on this year that I just can't seem to get over the allergies for the first time ever. It makes filming YouTube videos very annoying. The allergies make it. I love the videos, but it's a struggle when I feel like I'm always needing to sneeze or blow my nose or something, and I can't because we're on camera. So we're just going to deal with it for a few more minutes. All right, now let's play around a little bit more with these just to kind of put them in little places in between. I don't know that I want to necessarily do every single one in between every single date. Also, in the Zoom that I had, the Patreon Zoom, I actually put a bullet sticker on every one of these checklists. I'm not going to do it here because they're already there. I don't necessarily need it. I don't want to waste them. I did have to stop the video because I could not wait for a tissue. So I had to stop. It's a lot of information, Elise. All right, I think I want to do one more little flowery thing. I'm trying to find these little flowers. This is probably my first journaling doodle sticker book because this one is the most used. And I don't want a ton of this. I just want a little bit. So we're gonna cut that and put it there. Okay. I think we might be set. I do still have, of course, some space down here. So I think we're gonna take some kind of header like this. And this will be like my must-do list for the week because I know there's going to be a lot. I don't want to use these arrows because they're too big for that space. They're going to just take up too much space. So instead we will, I guess we can bring in these. And this will be the overall like things in the week, the overall things. That's so, that's not a lot of information. Things that I need, kind of like my brain dump for the week. And then as days go on, I can delegate them into separate specific days. Like I know that this week I'll need to go get a cashier's check for my closing costs. I'll need to forward my mail, like things like that. But we're just going to do this as kind of a top view. And then maybe down here, I might leave it. I'm always hesitant. I feel like I'm not allowed to leave a video unfinished. And I don't want to say this is necessarily unfinished. I could put a sticker here, right? I could put a box and say, this, I have a sneeze coming. I'd say this is going to be used for this. But really, my planner needs to work perfectly for me, or as perfectly as it can. So I think that I'd be better suited to say, I'm going to decide later on what this is for. Maybe it needs to be for more bullets. Maybe I want a box. Maybe I want a gratitude list, and not just feel like I have to have every section perfectly stickered up because we're doing it here on camera. So that's going to be, I think that's going to be it. Let me grab my planner and put this in. I didn't have my planner open because these pages did not come from my planner since this is the checklist layout. So let's go ahead and grab that. And again, we're just covering up the same week with these. Love that sound. Okay, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will link these sticker books in the description. I know journaling is still available. I'm not sure if Journaling Doodles is, but I will put the link for you so you can check it out. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time.